Greetings, guys, gals, and Godmaster gamers alike. Welcome back to our Pacifist playthrough of Hollow Knight. I am a grinning gamer, and this is Squirrel, and this is me. And now I will leave Squirrel, because I have many things I wish to attend to today, chief of which is narrowly avoiding damage like a master. But no, the first thing I wish to do today is upgrade my nail, because that is a very helpful thing, especially in certain late game scenarios, as we will be fighting many very powerful individuals eventually. Yes, I have brought you a nail to be honed. If you would please help me. Yes, thank you. Unfortunately, I will be skipping the cutscene because I wish to make my way out into the wider world with this upgraded nail. In fact, due to the nature of this run, I probably will only be coming back to you once more. Possibly even in this episode. Yes, I believe this is the way I wish to go. Back to the King's Station, I believe. That was rather dumb of me. But I was smart enough to hit him only once. Gain a bit from that. Here we are. Onward. Hopefully, this little... There we are. That little black area is very, very troublesome and devious. You are all very nice to allow me to pogo you. Very cleanly, I may add. There we are. Hello. Actually, considering where else in the game we have yet to go, perhaps it is wise that we visit Kingdom's Edge very soon. Not now, though. I believe it is best to visit Dirtmouth in the crossroads to purchase a few things, and then proceed to the peak to acquire a few things. Thank you, good sir, for the ride. I much required it. Would not be very fun to trek all that way by myself. Hello, my lady. Oh yes. The circus is in town. I suppose that's to be expected. Especially when I invited them. I hope you don't mind that I invited this circus. They're very interesting travelers. Yes, I would like the key as well, for eventually I would wish to traverse to the waterways. Now I must be very careful what I spend my remaining geo on, because I will need 50 to be able to open the gate to the Crystal Peak. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. I do not wish for either of the things that you are remaining selling. Actually, while I am here, I may as well get the Grim Child. Motorbug, I wish not to speak to you. At least not immediately. Hello, Grim. Please show yourself without the theatrics. I wish to get a move on with my evening. 'Tis 2:05 in the morning, and I wish to go to sleep before too long. Of course, that means I am unlikely to finish recording this whole playthrough in one evening, but it is still nice to get a good head start for those days when we are unable to record for our larger playthrough as friends, Apkinz and I. I shall leave you to your wallowings, because if I can get Greta to go back into her house, then I can get a screenshot of nobody at the bench but me and a sign, which would be new, very new. Actually, while I am here, I would like to purchase the compass, simply because it's a charm. You all knew I was going to say it, so I said it, so that you would be proven right. Yes, well, I shall dream near you now. I hope you do not mind. Yes, I am your savior. You know, I believe I will take the stag. My good old friend, I wish for passage to the crossroads, not too far from here. Yes, you are very good at that, carrying people. There we are. Excuse me, I wish to traverse up here. Yes, very helpful. And all of you cooperated wonderfully, so that I may pass through unscathed. Yes, there is the gate. I pay Geo for it. Excuse me, good sirs. May I take this, Geo? You are all very kind. I take it back, you are not very kind. Even so, I shall take your Geo, because it belongs to me now. You know, you are being very troublesome in deciding which way you wish to go, getting stuck. I am not very good at avoiding you, but I wished for the Geo, so all is not lost. Yes, welcome to Crystal Peak, me. Why, thank you, you. That is a very deep little hole for the conveyor belt to bore into. There is a lot of Geo here in the peak. Plenty of riches for everyone. Especially me, since it is a very good reason to come here. You are not very fun people to be around. You are an incredible shot. I am amazed, and at the same time appalled, because that makes my life considerably harder. Yes, I wish to ignore you, Crystal Hunter. You are quite a bother to me. I wish I could ignore you too, but I wish for your Geo, so I shall not ignore you. At least, not entirely. I have no reason to come through here, as I have already received the dream mail, and I do not require descending dark at any point, because that would require me to have the desolate dive, which requires me to hurt bugs. Through once more. Onward we proceed. We shall save another grub here now. Yes, hello there. I shall save you momentarily. Ooh, these walls move at a bit faster pace. It has been a pleasure to share this playthrough with you. I hope that my soothing voice has not been too much of a bother, or, as the children refer to it nowadays, too cringe. That is not my intention. I simply wish to provide some small bit of solace and entertainment. Thank you for allowing me passage. Oh, that was unkind of you. There we are. Oh, that was unfair. If not unfair, then unlucky on my part, which is much more likely. There we are. And that lever will shut down the mechanisms. Splendid. Of course, we shall drop through here quickly to free that other grub, seeing as we do not plan on coming back through here any time in the near future. Thank you for your contribution. May we get off the conveyor, please? Of course, I could also ask that I not be crushed, but that may be asking a bit too much. There we are. That was rather stupid of me. I did not time the distance very well. That was even stupider of me. If I die here, I will be greatly annoyed, as I have always found platforming challenges in this sort of run to be much simpler than passive. Well, I must say I am greatly disappointed in my own skills. Of course, unlocking that lever there means that if I die, I will have a much more streamlined access to the outside. There we are. I don't know why I found it so difficult. It honestly isn't. Please let me out of the gate. I know you are trying to be melodramatic, but that is going a bit too far, I think. Outward we go. I suppose going up this way is not possible. I just realized this and immediately regret what I was doing. There we are. And once again. That was rather stupid on my part. However, I do not regret it. Actually, I do regret it, but it was to be expected, so I do not feel as bad about it. That vexes me. Pain, yes, that is what you caused me, dear sir. One more, I think. Yes, thank you for your contribution. Using the dream nail for soul is especially helpful in the pacifist run, and thus it should be utilized as much as possible. Of course, some people find it impossible, or rather improbable, to use the dream nail without the dream wielder charm. However, it is not possible to get the dream wielder charm without first... Oh, there we are. But it is impossible to get the dream wielder charm without first killing a ghost, which I suppose you could argue, if you're killing something that's already dead, you're not actually killing it. I find that logic to be flawed in a pacifist run. It just sounds like you're making up an excuse to kill something, or at the very least fight something, and that is not what we are about. Therefore, I should ignore those urges within myself. There we are. There we are again. Now, this fellow, he's a bit of a bother, and we cannot kill him, as that would be unwise for this sort of playthrough. But I do wish for the shortcut, and I may as well dream nail him for a bit of soul. To top myself off, you know. It is unwise to traverse too far in this world when you are not at full soul. Yes, I understand your tiresome existence. It is unfortunate. I too share a tiresome nature. Oh dear, please do not zap me. That would be unfortunate for all of us. Or maybe just me, but it would still be unkind of you to do that to me. Thank you. Alright. So the main reason we are coming up this high is to get down to the other side. However, I do wish to gain the crystal heart, and then immediately go back up and gain a pale ore, as having nail upgrades in this run, though it may seem counterintuitive, seeing as you are not supposed to kill anything. For the things that we do have to kill, especially later on, it is best to have as many nail upgrades as possible. Unless you are a god master, so to speak. Thank you for the journal. It is much appreciated. There we are. And now we drop once more. Open that gate, just so progress back is easier if we get stuck in a certain location and perish, unfortunately. I do not anticipate that happening, but it never hurts to be too safe. Yes, here we are. Yep, there we are. Excuse me, lasers, I wish to get through. It is very nice of you. Please allow me passage. Thank you. This may be a bit of a problem, as I am not very adept at getting through these last few. Well, that went considerably better than anticipated. I really have been showing you my skills, haven't I? Now watch me proceed to completely fail at every other thing in this game. Now then, let us use this newfound ability and climb back up to the peak of this peak. I realize that is rather redundant. Those who have played the game and understand what the peak is will understand the joke, or whatever that was meant to be. It wasn't much of a joke. Here we are. I don't know why I fell down. Probably because I am simply inept. Yes, that is most certainly the reason. Now, we shall climb back up. All the way back up. There is no reason not to get this. There are only 2 pogos that you have to do if you come here without monarch wings, as we are doing now. We will be getting monarch wings in this playthrough, but even so, it is best to go to the place where the monarch wings is when you have a nail upgrade or 2. So, what we intend to do here is simply to climb as high as possible. I do not enjoy this bit. It is very difficult to do effectively, especially if you just decide to jump into an enemy or 2. Let's see if I can climb up here without aggravating the fellow I need to pogo on. There we are. I don't know why people don't just bounce on these fellows themselves. They often seem to think, oh, well then you must have to pogo on the projectiles. Well, no. That is a much more hazardous and scary way of doing things. That was unfortunate. However, now that we are on the other side of him, he is simply sitting there and acts as a soul battery. Very useful. It is very nice that we were able to do that. Now we can use this fellow as another soul battery. Thank you for your contribution. I will need every ounce of soul you can give me, because I clearly am in the need to take damage from you as well. even though that is rather counterintuitive. It seems I am incapable of doing anything else. Or speaking, for that matter. There we are. It's a bit hard to get past that fellow. Here we are. How wonderful. We have made our way all the way up to the crown, and to our prize. Thank you very much, sir. Off we go, into the wild blue yonder. Actually, I wish to go this way. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not going to bother with the grub that is over that way. It is very dangerous to get to, especially if you choose not to kill anything, which is what we are doing, purposefully. Ooh, that could have been very bad, very quickly. Here we are. Yes, thank you. Onward we go. We are nearing the end of this episode. We will probably stop this one at Dirtmouth. It would make sense. 'Tis a good bench to end at. As we make our way through here, remind you that I do have a Discord if you wish to pop in and say hello. Now, keep in mind that Discord invite messages expire after one day. So, it is best that you click the link on the newest video that I have uploaded. It is to your benefit if you do this. Otherwise, it will likely not work. Hello, my friend. You are my friend. This down here is not my friend. Except for that he gives me soul. Yes, other, empty, kill. You are an evil creature, and shall remain in your glass prison to the end of time. Through we go once more, and if it isn't clear already by my ailing voice, I will need to take a drink between breaks to make myself feel better. You are still on the bench, Bretta. I was hoping you would be at home. Do you wish me to read your diary before you go back in? I suppose I can do that. Good Lord. You have 4. You have 2 posters, a stuffed animal, and a body pillow. I am appalled. And sort of... Yes, I suppose. I suppose I am rather amazing, but need you go into such detail about it? I suppose I shall return this key to Sly. He is a good fellow after all. Yes, this is your key. Please take it. Yes, all of these are very nice things. Well, these 2 are not, and this one is mediocre, and this one is next to useless unless it steals soul. This I cannot use in this playthrough, and these 2 are too expensive. I shall be back later with more money. Alright. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Grin's Pacifist playthrough of Hollow Knight. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to do the YouTube stuff to help the channel to grow and get us to that 100 subscribers. Once we get there, we can do something very fun that I've been working toward for a while. I know you will all enjoy it, and I hopefully will see your smiles soon. See you.